All right, what's going on, everybody? All right, so for today's video, what I want to do is review one of the battles that I had yesterday, which was actually the last battle that I actually played in. And there's a reason why I want to highlight that one. Um, so let's go ahead and get into it real quick. Just like I told everybody before, like I've said before in some of my other videos, I play on the PC. And one thing that you could do is you can actually go back and look at some of your previous gameplay, some of your previous battles. On PC, I'm not sure how it's done on mobile. I don't play it on mobile at all, so not even like on spare time or anything like that. If I'm away from my computer, I don't play it on mobile. I strictly play it only on my PC. So, but on PC, the way you would go to is up here in the menu bar, the three bars up here. Come down, match history. So when you click on that, it shows your whole match history. To be honest, I'm not sure how far it goes back. I don't know if it's from the very beginning or if it's just from a certain amount of battles that they'll keep on. But this is the one that I want to look at right now. Is as you can clearly see, it was a victory 12, or I'm sorry, 20-19 in the Mirage F1, and I was Noobs 007 as the MVP, which is me. So I'm gonna click on this real quick, and the reason why I want to highlight this video is because I remember there was a trailer that I saw of this game, and it stated that it's not the plane, it's the pilot. That's true and false at the same exact time because you can have the best aircraft out there, but you can have the most ill equipped person flying it. So that's where it comes into being true and false. But main reason why I wanted to highlight this one is this reason here. I only have the blueprint for this one. Everybody else has their mods on the enemy team and on my team. I'm the only one that doesn't have a mod on my aircraft. And it's because this one is currently not at a level 16. That's when you unlock you can potentially unlock mods for the aircrafts. I just recently unlocked I recently got a level 16 on one of my aircrafts, um, and have gotten a mod for it, which I'm very pleased with. Um, but like I said, I haven't been playing it for very long. I think I'm about to make a year next month that I've been playing this game, I believe. Um, so it does open up a whole nother world or whole nother level for this game, and I'm very excited for it because playing better people makes me a better pilot within this game. I know some people feel the same way, some may not. It's perfectly fine. I mean, it's how you learn, or how I learn, I mean, is by playing somebody who's better than me, learning their techniques and the things that they do. And I learned that from a lot of people, even, like some of my squad mates that I hold in high regard with this game because of their knowledge of the game and the way that they've played it and things like that. It's like I've learned things from them, they've learned things from me. And that's one of the reasons why I showcase this game on my channel, is because I really do enjoy this game and unlocking new levels to it. So it's not just a plain Jane type of video game where you just fly around and shoot things. No, there's more to it that a lot of people don't see. Um, so, but that's the reason why I wanted to showcase this one, is the fact that they all have these mods. I don't, but yet I still became MVP, and that's why I wanted to see about going ahead and showing the replay for it, just so that way, one, I can relive it and look at it again and see how it was that I became the MVP for this battle. And then potentially, hopefully, learn from my own mishaps throughout the game. Because if I remember correctly, it was a struggle for the whole game. Because I mean, if you look, 20-19, that's a close match. And then for me to get 14-35, 9 kills, 2 deaths, 4 assists. For me, with that kind of level within this game that I felt that the enemy team was given, I couldn't be happier with the way that this outcome was. One, winning the match, but then two, becoming or being the MVP of the match. So let's, without further ado, without dragging it out anymore, let's go ahead and take a look at it, so that way we can see what it was that the game was done. All right, so if you're unaware of how the layout is for the game, or for the replays, I'm sorry, it always comes out with this bar. You can always hide the timeline, and I will pause it from time to time to talk about what's going on and stuff like that, possibly. I don't want this video to be too long, but we'll see what happens and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna hit hide timeline and then just click on it, and it shows the full screen. So, of course, do my typical. And then if you look, I don't know if you've noticed, if you have seen this, all my team is in blue, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The enemy team is in like a light green because it does make it easier to see them, but they're also numbered as well. So let's see. You'll see as they start to pop up, you see on the map on the top right corner over here. See how that one popped up, number 4. But you see how easy he is to see. The name comes out, his health bar, and there he is. The reason why I saw, I don't remember who it was that I saw. There's another YouTuber that I've seen that was on this game, pointed it out, stating to number your aircrafts. And I found it to be very, very useful, especially when you have a 5-man squad. Everybody is on comms, like in Discord or TeamSpeak or whatever your method of communications are. We have been practicing on calling out the number instead of the aircraft. And the reason why is because sometimes there's multiple aircrafts of the same thing. Like there could be 2 of the M2000s. So when somebody's calling out, oh, M2000, M2000, which M2000 are you calling out? This way it gives them a number, like this M2000 is number 4. So if that's something that you're not currently doing, especially if you're continuously squatting up, I highly suggest doing that because it does make calling out the enemy fighters much easier. And obviously this is where I really messed up, is going straight ahead at them. I should not have done that, obviously, because it did not end well for me. So right now we're at 1 to 3. Now we're 1-4. So I'm assessing the whole situation as I'm flying by, looking at which direction they're all going. And I see that they're all going down. I see the F-14. It looks like he's heading towards, or I'm sorry, not the F-14. The F-4 was heading towards to rearm. And then this is this is that blueprint ability that I have, is whenever they are on my tail, I can hit that booster and it helps me get out of danger. So obviously it's a good thing to have in situations like that, because it helps me from being shot down one way or another. So right now, obviously, I'm just flying around trying to see where everybody is, and I'm constantly looking at my map to see what direction everybody's coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Had about 4 or 5 missiles being shot at me. So now that I respawn, it's 7-9. So I'm like, okay, so it's not that bad right now, but we can still win this, obviously. And then that F-14 is shooting his long range at me, so I'm like, okay, let me, instead of using flares, I use the stone pillars that are there. So I've obviously taken shots at what they're giving me, not trying to force anybody or go after anybody. So because I've seen the SU-35 coming in, I'm like, okay, I'll take shots at him. But then I did have somebody targeted on me. I'm not sure exactly who it was, but you see how I'm following the M2000. So I was watching him to see where he was going, and I was trying everything that I could do to cut him off. And so, like I said before in some of my previous videos, I try to anticipate where the enemy aircrafts are going. I'm trying to put myself in their position, because it's like, how would I fly if I was them? Would I fly that high? Would I fly this low? What would I do? Which angles can I make to put myself in the best position to fire on them? So I get one, two, three that are being targeted on me, which is perfectly fine. So I'm out. I'm using the pillars to hide from them, but I'm also making sure that I have an ability to take fire and take shots on the aircrafts that they're putting themselves out there like that. So once again, I use the pillars so that way I don't have to use my flares. And remember, I believe this aircraft only has two or three flares. I want to say about two flares, and that last kill got us the victory. So this aircraft is very good. I do enjoy playing it. Um, but this comes to show is like, know your layout, know your playing field, and don't let. On honest, to be all honesty, I did not know that they all had those mods until after the battle at the results screen. And whenever I saw that, this was like, wow. It's like I really did something. I felt that I really did something good in this battle, especially making MVP with it being so close, 20 to 19. When battles are this close, win or lose, those are very exciting battles. Granted, it could be a heartbreaker if you lose, but the victory of it, and then on top of that, making MVP makes it that much better. It's like chef's kiss, just mwah. So let's take a look at this real quick. So I did get 1435, 9 kills, 2 deaths, 4 assists. I utilized those pillars like if they were my best friend and I didn't want to lose them. Unfortunately, there was others that were out there more in the open, especially going against the F-14 with their long range, the M2000, Su-35. All of these aircrafts are very good aircrafts. So you got to know what your strengths are and have an idea of what their weaknesses are. The F-14, even though it has long range missiles, I can outmaneuver it in the F1. The missiles do hit much harder when they land, but that's when I've used the mobility of the F1. The M2000, wonderful aircraft. I love mine. That's a very mobile aircraft as well. But the guns overheat on that one very easily. Not to say that this one won't. Let's see. Streak armor, defense mod grants a temporary armor bonus on kill. So every kill that they get a plus 40 per kill. But if you looked, he didn't get no kills. So that kind of took this one off the grid for it. So he wasn't able to really utilize it. But that just comes to show like you can't always look at this and be like, oh man, this is it's going to be a horrible match, this, that, and the other, whatever, because you never know. Play your battle, play your game. Don't try to get sucked into theirs. Try not to overextend yourself to the point where you're all by yourself in what I call no man's land, which is basically on the other side of the map from where your spawn is, because then you're not getting any help, or your help is going to be very minimal, if at any. So just keep that in mind. Know your aircraft, know your enemy aircraft as best as you can. I don't know these aircrafts as as much as I should, but I played my game. I knew what my aircraft was good at, and it's the agility, the ability to use those pillars to help prevent any unneeded or unwanted damage and block rockets, missiles. So take that for what you want, but that would be my suggestion. I just wanted to showcase this battle because, like I said, I felt that this was a really good battle to look at and showcase, and it's definitely one of my favorite battles that I've had in quite some time. But without further ado, that's going to be it for this episode. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Let's get this channel blowing up. Let's get it up there. I believe I just looked at the my subscription count, and I think it's at 73 right now. So we're getting closer. We're day by day we're getting closer. So let's get it up to 100. Let people know about it. If you think people can benefit from my videos, show it to them. Ask them to subscribe, and let's grow this channel. Make it be something special. I know it can be. I feel it. All right. I'll see y'all later.